Hey guys, my name is Chris, aka Chu, and we're back with another episode of Decks Explained. Decks Explained is our series where we teach you about decks in the current standard format, whether you're looking to play with your friends or reach Mythic Rank 1. Alright, let's get into the deck. So, as you guys may have noticed, today is April 1st, and all our decks on the page here actually have little googly eyes. So today I wanted to do like more of a fun meme deck. I call this deck Rampaging Treasures. I made it the other day, and I'm not sure if there's any similar decks out there, but the idea of this deck is you want to survive long enough and get enough treasures with our treasure creators here to cast a large Rampage of the clans, and then Rampage destroys all our treasures and all our enchantments, and for each one destroyed we get a 3/3 centaur token, which hopefully allows us to kill our opponent. So I'm just going to do a quick deck tech for this deck, and then we'll get into some games. I don't think this deck is the most competitive deck, but it's a lot of fun, so if you have the cards, I'd recommend you try it out. So first I'll start off with the ramp in the deck. First we have Llanowar Elves. Llanowar Elves is a primetime green ramp in standard. He comes down on 1, allowing us to cast our spells earlier and allowing us to play our essential 3 drops and 4 drops a lot easier. Incubation Druid is in here, is just a 2 of. I wanted more ramp in the deck, and this card fits perfectly in our curve. She can also do some damage or block really well if you can adapt, and she also just allows us to get some extra mana if you can adapt her for casting our larger spells or our X spells. So next we have our treasure production. First we have Treasure Map. This is a great card for drawing and filtering through our deck. The Scry every turn allows us to dig to relevant spells, and if we can flip it, it'll ramp us a bit, as well as we can sacrifice our extra treasures to draw cards. Trove of Temptation. This is a very interesting card. The first effect makes it so our opponent has to attack us with at least 1 creature. This can be useful if we have a larger creature out and we want to deal with their board. Otherwise, it'll just get us a treasure token at the end of our turn every turn. And Smothering Tide is kind of the same. When our opponent draws, they can pay 2, and if they don't pay 2, then we'll get another treasure. These 2 cards are just our main treasure producers. They pretty much give us 1 every turn, but I like Trove a little bit better just because it's a guaranteed treasure. Moving on to our next section, these are the cards that keep us alive. So first we have Fountain of Renewal and Dawn of Hope. I'm going to talk about these cards together since they kind of go hand in hand. Fountain of Renewal allows us to gain 1 life a turn, which is great for surviving, but it also triggers our Dawn of Hope. When we gain life, we can pay 2 and draw a card. Later in the game, we can actually sacrifice our Fountain for 3 and draw a card, or using our Dawn of Hope we can make soldiers if we have a lot of mana left over, making these cards very versatile. Not to mention they are artifacts and enchantments respectively, so they'll give us an extra beast if they sit on the board and we cast Rampage. Now we have Gruul Spellbreaker. You may look at this card and wonder why I put it in this part, because it's more of an aggressive creature. Yes, Gruul Spellbreaker has seen a lot of play in the Gruul decks as an aggro creature, but I put him in this deck to defend us as a 4/4 creature. When we cast him with Riot, we can put a +1/+1 counter on him. 4 toughness is very strong in the current meta, and him being hexproof on our turn, they'll have to use mana on their turn, buying us more time. You can also cast him on turn 2 if you play an Elves on 1, so he's a great early blocker or an early damage dealer. Next we have our board wipes. Deafening Clarion. For those of you who have played Jeskai, you'll know about this one. It's a great 3-mana board wipe. Also, if we have a board or if we have some larger creatures, we can use the lifelink ability to gain some more life. And then lastly, we just have a Star of Extinction. This is just in here as a 1-of, as an extra board wipe. It does kill creatures and planeswalkers, which is quite cool. And it also destroys a land, which is great extra effect, but not really why we're playing this card. We just wanted a larger board wipe. So for the last of our spells, we have our win cons. Rampage of the Clans is the namesake card of the deck. Rampage destroys all artifacts and enchantments, and you may say, Chew, this is a pretty bad card. They're just going to wipe out your beasts on their turn. But luckily, as you may have noticed, this card's an instant, so we can cast it at the end of our opponent's turn and hopefully kill them on the next. With so many treasures and enchantments that sit on the board, we can usually get 4 to 6 beasts, which is really fun. Next we have Karn. Karn is great for our deck. Not only is he a solid planeswalker that allows us to draw through our deck with his +1 and his -1, his -2 ability creates a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature that gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control, and with a lot of treasures he can grow up to be like a 3/3 or 4/4, which is really powerful. Since he has 5 toughness, you can activate the ability twice if he doesn't take any damage. Lastly, we just have a Banefire. This card's just in here to spend all the extra mana we have from the treasures in our lands as we draw them. Sometimes you just don't have enough beasts to kill your opponent, or you can't resolve a spell against the counter deck, so Banefire will allow us to kill our opponents when we have no other options. Before we finish up, I'll just show you all the lands here. We're pretty much just playing all the rare lands in Naya. You probably don't need to play all the rare lands since we're mostly a red-green deck and we have the treasures to help us with our fixing, but I have all the rare lands, so I figured why not. I did just make this deck as a best of one deck, so that finishes up our deck tech there, but I hope you guys think this deck is as cool as I do, and we'll get into some games and hopefully I can show you some of the sweet combos we can do in this deck. So I noticed when we were filming our deck tech that I actually had a little white border around my card, and I apologize for that, guys. But we're going to get into some gameplay now. We're just going to go into quick play mode because I don't know if this is super competitive. I don't really want to take it into ranked, but hopefully this stream's alright quality and stuff. And the sounds are fine and stuff. Okay. This isn't our best hand, but we are on the draw and we have a Clarion for 3 and Trove for 4. I don't hate it. Let's try it out and see what happens. What do you got for us, Urus? He has a Godless Shrine. We did draw a 3rd land, though. Ooh, a little bit of lag here. Enters tapped. Esper. This can come in tapped as well. Esper, like we said before, is not a fun matchup for us, but that's okay. Dovins, that's fun. Ooh, and we get to resolve our Dawn of Hope. I'm sure I'll have a Mortify for that, but that's okay. Dawn of Hope is a great card against Esper. Playing Dovins and Esper is really cool, though. Oh, baby. We're playing against a mill. I love it. Let's play Trove here. This should be interesting. I'm having a lot of fun, though. We're playing against a lot of fun decks. He milled over one of our Rampages. He knows our secret. Hopefully he doesn't read the card. Shh. He took out our Dawn of Hope, which is unfortunate, but... Ooh, that's kind of cool. He can draw a card every turn and then mill us more with the Psychic. Yeah, like I said, lots of cool decks in this quick play, rather. I might actually have to play this a little bit more. It's really fun. With the 2 Troves, we'll be able to get a lot of mana, which is awesome. And then hopefully we can play like a Karn or something and get some boys. We would have liked that treasure map, but mill's gonna mill. Alright, Dovin's is gonna make us mill some more, which is unfortunate. Top 2 cards. There goes our Spellbreaker. No, our Trove. That's okay. That means we can resolve our Karn. Can't complain too much about that. Yeah, we'll play Karn. And then we'll actually make a Construct here. And just pass the turn back to him. It's going to become a 5/5, which is sweet. Treasure Map and Fountain. I wanted those guys. Another Dovins. Well, the same Dovins played again, I guess. There goes some useless cards. We still have quite a few in our deck. Luckily, he's used his Mortifies to take out our enchantments. That's fine. He didn't take out our Construct there, so we get to smack him for 5. It is a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying that we don't get our guys any bigger, but it doesn't matter too much. I'd actually like to... I'd like to make another Construct, but I don't want him to board wipe us. Let's reveal the top 2 cards. Ooh, a Trove or a Karn. Interesting choices. He gives us the Karn, which I don't know if I like from him, but Let's play Incubation, and then we'll attack him for 5. Hopefully we can get a bunch of mana and then cast our Banefire here. If our Karn goes uninterrupted and we don't get milled out here, we should be able to take him out. Oh, there goes our Rampage. We have 3 in our deck, I'm pretty sure, so we have 1 left. That's not going to work, sir, because I'm just going to adapt him. What do you got in response to that? Are you going to kill him? I don't mind if you 2-for-1 yourself. Yep, that's fine. We did have to use a treasure to do that, but I don't mind too much. He had to use 2 cards, so. Here we're just gonna make a construct with this Karn, and then he only has 1 mana open, so we should be fine to cast this second Karn. And then we can just tick this guy up. Oh, another Karn. That's the awesome part about playing 4, is you can just keep chaining them together. But we'll get in for 5 here. And then we'll play this tapped. And we'll cast our Llanowar Elves. Hopefully he doesn't board wipe us or anything. But we do have Banefire for 7-10. So if we can swing on him and then he doesn't have anything. Oh, he does gain 2 from that. But we can make a construct to deal 2 extra damage if we'd like. It just depends what he... Ooh, the Immortal Sun. That's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good either because we can't activate our Karn anymore. Ooh, and he does draw extra, which is good for him. So we can get in for 11. That's probably just what I'll do. We'll play another Elves here, and hopefully he doesn't have anything. Are gonna mill quite a few. If he had like an emergency powers or something, that would be kind of nasty. I wish we drew our Smothering Tithe. We'd have so many treasures. That's bad. Oh my god, this is fun though. He's playing some jank. We're playing some jank. Opt. All right. I don't think we're living through this turn, but let's see what our opponent here has. Because if I was... Oh, there goes our last Rampage. If I was to guess, he's going to play a bunch of Dovins and then probably just mill us out. That's a fun little combo, though. I guess he needs another instant or sorcery, though. If he doesn't draw one of those, we're in the clear, but... Ooh, there's a Verascas. Every time he casts something, though, he gets his Dovins back and he'll draw a card, which sucks. And I mean, if he built his deck correctly, he should be drawing spells, but we could get lucky. Who knows? I love getting killed by other jank decks, though. I was hoping we'd play against something fun. Masterminds? Ooh, I like it. Alright, we're definitely losing, but let's see what he does. Dovins. We have 10 cards left. Dovins again. Maybe he won't draw. Come on. Dovins. Alright, so he has the he's assembled Exodia. He has all 4 of them. So I guess he plays 3 in the main, 1 in the sideboard. There's a spell, and he gets 4 Dovins back. Alright, we definitely lost. That was fun, though. Interesting deck from our opponent. I don't know. I don't mind combo decks at all, but like, if you just cast Omniscience and then you're like, oh, I play a Mastermind's Acquittal and get whatever specific card I need, and then I get that card back and I play the card again. It's just like, I guess so. Like, you did it. But if it's something cool, like, I don't know, you draw your entire deck and then like burn me out or something by pitching a bunch of cards at me, or I don't know. There's situations where combo is really cool. Or you amass a board of treasure tokens and then you play a Rampage the Clans. I think some of the only games we've won, we've just played like an early Spellbreaker and just beat them down. But like we keep playing against stupid combo or stupid control decks and stupid combo decks, so nobody's letting us resolve our fun spells. Yeah, we're not really doing anything here. We're just gonna keep attacking. This might just be another beatdown game. Sure he has some sort of counterspell or something. This jazz music kind of reminds me of like the Sims background music. Thief of Sanity. Sure, man. Maybe he'll get the Rampage the Clans and then he can try to fight us. We'll probably scry on his turn, and if there's something good on top, we'll put it to the bottom. Which is the opposite of what you want to do with scry, but we don't want him taking it. We probably don't want him taking that. If he plays more creatures, we'll wipe the board with Clarion, but right now I want to keep our Spellbreaker because we're dealing damage to him. I wonder what he took. What do you got for us? Yeah, it's not the best. Oh, does he take our treasure map here? That's the real question. No, he takes spell. Oh my god, that's so good for us. Now we get to wipe his board and we get to get our Spellbreaker back. I thought he was going to take our treasure map. Technically, I should have tapped our guy there, but that's fine. He thought he was a galaxy brain genius by taking our card there, but we were the one who was thinking. I'm still curious about what card. Ooh, that's not bad. What card he has there, but alright, I think we get the Rampage kill here, maybe, if he doesn't counter us. That'd be very funny. Yeah, we'll have to see what he does, but we're just gonna pass the turn here. And then we'll crack our map and we'll hopefully Rampage at the end of his turn, and maybe we can kill him with 3 beasts. This information is fine. I'll discard the Deafening Clarion. Okay, don't have a counterspell, good sir. One time, I just wanna pull the magic. It's such a bad combo, but it's so funny. Come on, let it resolve. Read the card and say, uh-oh. What do you got here, friend? Don't look at your hand. That sucks. Oh, well, at least we still get 3 treasures, so... He actually would have got a centaur there, but... We'll just draw some cards, I guess. That's no fun. I want centaurs. That's pretty good. I don't mind just doing this. We want to get in for damage, and we don't want our opponent swinging on us, so if he blocks, his guy will die. I think. Yeah, it doesn't have first strike. Okay. That's all well and fine. This is a really cool combo, Treasure Cove and Trove. Ooh, that's fun. We do have a Banefire somewhere in our deck. Can we draw anything useful, though? That's a Karn. Pretty darn useful, if I say so myself. We're just going to play this because he'll make us discard a card, so... and then we'll make a Construct. It's actually, since he is playing Eldest Reborn, it's good if we play a Land Werewolf here anyway, because that'll save our Construct if he plays another one. But it looks like we're lagging a tiny bit, maybe? Or MTGA is lagging? I'm not sure. I don't want to like time out or anything. He's hacking. He knows he's gonna lose. Bring us back, boys. Come on, Magic. That was such a fun game, though. Oh. Okay. Sure. That's a new one. Oh. Okay. Well, at least that game didn't matter, but I was enjoying myself. I wanted to kill him with some guys. Magic's just like, no wins for you. Not today. Boros Hexblade. That's fun. This hand looks really good. We are on the draw, but hopefully we can play a one of these guys in turn 3. Then we have Temple Garden to play our Land Werewolf on 1. Come on, opponent. Thank you. He's got some white cards and a Novice Knight. We drew another land, which is good. Hopefully he doesn't have something to throw on this, but Omen Speaker's fine. Spellbreaker is a good draw here. If we just play it as a 4/4. Dovin, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, sure, you can have a Thopter. Alright, we got treasures galore. Now we just need something to do with them. Let's attack Dovin, since our guy has Trample. Sure, I don't know why he blocked like that, but... I don't mind that at all. It's possible I should have just left my guy up so that he had to attack into him, but he probably would have just attacked with the flyer. He is drawing cards, so maybe we should have Smothering Tide there. But, oh, he's making some unblockable stuff happen. Sure, man. He's got creatures. Ooh. If we can draw a Deafening Clarion, we can wipe his entire board, but maybe we'll just be able to play Rampage the Clans. Oh, come on, man. He knows our secret tactics. Sure, you can have a watchdog. Luckily they have defender, so they won't be smacking us around. We don't really care about Dovin though, and it doesn't look like he's doing too much right now. We're gonna take some damage, but we have 1 life gain. Ooh, that's fun. That's gonna save some guys though. I think I just want to keep playing these cards and get our treasures online so we can play a big Rampage. Cause that sounds like a fun time. See, if your opponent doesn't kill you too quick and they don't counter your spells, you can get some a pretty decent board amassed, but interesting. Oh no, that's gonna give him centaurs. Sure, you're gonna have a huge Dovin, man, but that's fine. Ooh, Karin is very good here. Let's get a big, juicy construct. He's a 5/5 who becomes 2 bigger every turn. See, this is the kind of fun stuff that we wanted to do with this deck. We got a 7/7 construct. We have a potential 9 centaurs. I hope he doesn't draw any counter spells. Because that sounds very not fun for us, but maybe we can go Clarion and then he'll counter it or something. That's bad, but they're tokens too. That's really unfortunate, but maybe if we just play Rampage here. Or actually, we can just sacrifice whichever one he targets. Yeah, that works. Yep, that just counters it. We're a Galaxy Brain Magic player over here. I played with 1 or 2 Detention Sphere in my day. Deputy of Detention. Sure, that's not going to kill our car. Oh no, it does, because he can't be blocked, or these can't be blocked because of Tetsuo. So he's completely, ooh, another Karn. He's completely tapped out. I kind of just want to wipe his entire board. He can't save anything since he is tapped out. And then we'll just be able to get in there for 6 lifelink. You do. And if he blocks with Gleaming Barrier, I guess he'll get a treasure, so he'll still get a centaur, but that's fun. Oh, he doesn't want to, though. Alright, so we got a pretty big board here. Hopefully he won't have a counter spell, but... Ooh, he gives us a treasure. Alright, tap out, good sir. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, and we do get another treasure from that. Excellent. The moment you've all been waiting for. Let's cast a Rampage the Clans, friends. Unfortunately, we do have to sacrifice some treasures to cast it, but we're still going to get a lot. 10. And then I think we should just be able to kill him. We did it! The jank prevails. Amazing. What a fun deck. I'm glad I made this one. I'm having some fun here. We're slowly completing our quests here as well. Ooh, so we have a Fountain of Renewal, Dawn of Hope combo here. and we're on the play, and then we have a Smothering Tide as well as Deafening Clarion, all of which that we can cast, so this is a really good hand. I feel like we don't get these often, but when we do, it can probably do some work. We'll have to see what he's on. But a black land, but what is he? Oh, Gutter Bones, cool. Alright, let's just play our Dawn of Hope here. If he's just on like an aggressive deck, hopefully we can just Clarion him. And our Fountain should be able to keep us up a little bit at least. Yeah, it's so nice to just play these fun Magic games late at night. Some relaxing music on. It's good to cool down after the day. But what do you have for us, opponent? Looks like he's on some sort of mono black. Actually, I want to just draw a card here. We don't really want to use our Clarion yet, and we don't want to take the 2 damage, but we did end up drawing another one, which is really good. We kind of want to keep him off his Gutter Bones, so if we can deal with his creatures, then he hopefully won't be able to get them back from the graveyard. If he plays like a Dread Shade here, then hopefully we can Clarion him. Even getting a Soul Dropped on Hope wouldn't be that bad to block his Gutter Bones. What do you have for us, friend, though? It is your second main phase. Please cast a spell or pass the turn. Thank you for casting. The unfortunate part there is this guy gives him another creature when it dies, so that's not a bad draw, though. I think if we play Tithe, I don't think he'll pay for it. So maybe we can just play Tithe and then try to play Karn with some treasures and artifacts on the board. And then we can make a big construct to block. But if he commits to the board more, then hopefully we can wipe his board out. Or if we get enough mana from treasures or whatever, we can play double Clarion. If he overcommits, but we'll see. How's it going to our new viewer on Twitch? Oh, he does pay for it. He doesn't want us gaining that stuff. Yeah, we can pay 2 here. That's fine. And then we're just going to play our Clarion here. He probably won't pay for a treasure next turn just because he's going to want to get his Gutter Bones back. And I mean, hopefully we can play another Clarion and wipe him out again. He's thinking hard about it, though. To be determined if he'll pay or not. Pay the troll toll or not. Hehehe. This is a really nice treasure token. Beautiful art on that one. That Orzhov symbol just really sticks out. That gives us 6 mana. How much are these 2 to get back to his hand? That's not too bad. He can like get one back and then play it. Gutter Bones is a cool card. I don't think we've really seen any decks that it's been played in, but in the competitive metagame at least. Yeah, he just played his Gutter Bones again, which is fine. Yeah, let's draw some more cards. Why not? Banefire is awesome. Let's play a Clarion here and deal 3. And then we'll just play a Llanowar off our treasure here. This game's actually going pretty well for us. We'll see what he does. I doubt he's going to pay for it because he probably wants to cast things at his own. The Smothering Tide is a kind of a nice, or Smothering Tide is kind of a nice tax on your opponent. And we can actually start making soldiers with our Dawn of Hope, which is awesome. In mono black, black's not exactly known for its enchantment removal, so I mean, I only have one creature, good sir, so take him away. Yep. We're probably just going to go Karn. Yep, we'll draw a card. We do want another land. There we go. Play our Construct here. Luckily he used his Chupacabra there. Hopefully he won't have another removal spell. We don't really want him getting in, so we're going to play this Llanowar Elf. Again, I don't think he'll pay for it, but he might just keep him at a 2/2. I think, I don't know if people have seen the new Tezzeret, but there might be an artifact deck in War of Spark. Tezzeret gives your artifact and artifact cards and planeswalker spells affinity for artifacts, I believe, which is pretty awesome. I'm really excited for that card. Except for that one, I'm excited for Jace. Tybalt is sweet. That black artifact that you can cast spells off the top of your library for health instead of mana. That one's awesome. Yay, we got our treasure, and we have a 3/3. That's fun. Sure, man. This gives him a demon. Cool. You're not getting in today, though, unfortunately for you. We gain our life off of that. Yep, we'll draw another card. Spellbreaker's pretty good here, and Trove is also great. So we'll get another Construct. And then I'd like to play a second Karn, but I don't mind forcing him to attack into our first one to kill it. We'll play another Trove, which forces him to attack with at least something, and then try to get in there for 4. It'd be nicer at least if we can draw something off this Karn before we play our second one. He just blocks the Cleric. Yeah, that's all fine. Then we get another token and possibly another one. Steven, you can get the thing kind of set up. It works out really well, but it's just a matter of getting all the pieces together. It almost feels like an EDH deck. Maybe there's an EDH deck somewhere for this build. Artifacts and treasures, and I don't know. There's probably something in older MTG cards that you can do something cool with this, but I'd love if they added Brawl or some sort of Commander format to MTGA, but I know it's still in beta, and they're working really hard on the esports aspects, so it'll all come with time. Ooh, more demons, fun. That's kind of fun that he does Rite of Benzelok, or Bells and Lock with these little guys, and then he can sacrifice to the catastrophes. This is kind of a strong card, but yeah, Commander would be so sweet. It's so fun to play in paper, but I mean, you have to leave your house. I just want to play Arena. Yeah, Two-Headed Giant would also be great. I think as the format, as the program kind of progresses, they'll probably do some more fun multiplayer stuff. Karn is so good, though. Let's draw a card. Soon we can probably just Banefire this guy, to be honest. Ooh, or we can just Rampage him. Yes. I hope our opponent just lets us do some fun stuff here. Clarion would be really good, but he's not going to give us that. So here I don't hate... I kind of want to just pass the turn and then Rampage into turn, because that sounds like fun. Don't pay for it, good sir. Does this thing have haste? No, okay, good. Whew, that would have been a little bit scary. I mean, Rampage with our constructs is kind of a non-bow, but rest in peace to Karn. We lose our 8/8s to get some 3/3 centaurs, but it's the name of the game. It's the Rampaging treasures, and the boys have to all stick together. And that's actually going to be... Ooh. So he's going to target our construct. And what we're going to do is destroy... and get 11 centaurs. It's always a good time when it works out. Alright, so we do have a decent bit of mana, and we have our centaur boys. Let's crash and smash in. Actually, we'll just attack all and then de-attack with that. 11 centaurs crashing, smashing at ya. And then we have our follow-up friend, Banefire. It's over for you. Yeah, he can block 5 of them, so 6 will get through, dealing 18, and then we'll be able to actually just Banefire him for the last 2. We probably could have played a Gruul Spellbreaker, but he's all tapped out, so we just want to get that big baby Banefire in. Like I said, today we're trying to have funsies. Yep, those are your blocks, and 2 life left. Let's hit him with that Banefire for 8. You're on fire, you dead, and you exploded. Well, I'm glad we actually got a win there. That was really fun. Alright guys, so I just finished filming that gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I know I had a lot of fun playing it. I know I probably made a lot of misplays, but I was kind of just playing for fun, so I didn't try too hard. I'm just happy we got some wins in there. If you guys did like the video, feel free to give me a like, as that does really help me out. And if you want to see more content from me in the future, feel free to subscribe. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later!